Okay, so I'm about to wash my hair and I'm gonna show you how I wash my hair. So let me show you the product that I use. Aussie Moist, the shampoo and the conditioner. I love the conditioner and it's good. Is a YouTuber did a review and she loves it. So Mr. Let me try it and I love it too. And it's very affordable. So I'll be washing my hair and also rinsing my hair with the semi-permanent color. This is a Phoenix Professional. I use this or Viva. Anyway, the products that I use are that I'll be using after are the Lotta Body Moisturize Me Curl and Style Milk. So this is it, right? And the Lotta Body Wrap Me Foaming Mousse. Love this. If you've been following me, you would know that I love these products. And the Cantu Super Shine Hair Silk. This was, what time about this? Oh yes, big up girly. I love it. So yeah, so stay tuned. I'm gonna show you my process basically. And you see my hair looks a mess now, but stay tuned. It's gonna be lit. So I'm just using black. I pretty much use whatever black rinse I see in the brands that I like. Alright, so now I'm adding the rinse using that brush. I don't know what they call it. I guess it's a dye adding brush, but I find that it works better when I use this brush, especially when I'm trying to get the rinse on the new growth, of course, because that's usually the area that needs, you know, dyeing. But yep, that is what I'm doing there after shampooing. Okay, so usually after you apply your rinse at the hairdresser, you will be put under the hair dryer for about 10 to 15 minutes and then you wash it out. However, if you are at home like me and you don't want to go under a hair dryer or you don't own a hair dryer, you can let it air dry completely, and then you rinse it out and then you condition your hair. So that's my tip. I don't know, or trick. I find that it works, so maybe you can try that. So let the rinse stay in the hair, air dry basically. I don't cover it with anything and then I wash it out, and I find that it doesn't come off, like, you know, transfer easily in your hands, on your pillow, stuff like that. So that's a tip. I don't know, you can try it. Alright, so I'm adding moisturizer to my hair, just a little, because I don't want my hair to be too heavy for curling. And now it's Mousse time and I'm adding a lot. That's what I said, a whole lot. So I'm distributing it all over my hair. Kind of helps to, you know, helps me to comb through my hair easily or easier. And I normally do a side part, as you can see right there. The side part is just easier. So I'm combing through the hair and kind of distributing the mousse all over, and, you know, of course, trying to get it flat and laid. Right, so listen, you're gonna use a lot of mousse. I go through mousse, but bottles of mousse very often. So now I'm using my brush to get it flat and laid. Okay, so I'm adding some more mousse to the area that I'm about to start. Oh god, that fly. Alright, so I'm pulling in opposite directions and basically using my finger to anchor whatever mold I set. So pull to the back, hold it, pull into the front, hold it, push into the back, hold it, and then pull into the front. So yes, and the thing is, it doesn't have to be perfect. And one tip is, oh my gosh, that fly, I'm so sorry. Whew. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine is far from perfect, but it works. And yeah, I mean, the more you do it, the better you get at it, of course. So I'm doing the top, which I don't always do mold the top, because it depends on how long the top of my hair is. It's pretty short now, so I definitely try to get as you know, as many molds or waves in as possible. So the technique, pull to the front, and I hold it with my finger, push to the back, hold it with my finger, and yeah. So you can add more mousse to make the process easier. You know, you have to keep the hair kind of as wet as possible, so the waves are easier to form. So I do it all the way across, and as I said, I try not to go over the waves, because that doesn't work well when you try to go over each wave. So I just let it be. Now I'm just trying to get the edges as defined as possible. So, and the sides, and that is basically it. So yeah. Alright, so the thing is, I'm not so great at doing it, especially at the top of my head. I can do the sides, but I'm learning. But the top, I definitely can't do the back, so I just leave the back alone. But as you can see, the technique that I use my finger to kind of anchor it when I'm pulling it in the opposite direction. It works for me. And one thing to note is that my hair was relaxed about a week and a half ago, or a week and a couple days, so it's you know, it's decent in terms of it being able to lay flat. This is harder to do when you have a lot of new growth. So when I have a lot of new growth, I don't really do the top. I just kind of do the edges, but I do the sides all the time. So this saves life. The more wrap mousse you use, the easier it is. So if you notice, I kept using more just to help me to maneuver the hair. So that's the final product. So I'm gonna use the that's the final. This is it. So I'm gonna use the wrap. Oh gosh, I don't have it right now, but I'll put a picture to show you what I put around it to just let it air dry. That works for me. So hopefully, you know, this video helps. Hopefully this video helps. So yeah. And sometimes I spray a little oil mist to kind of give my hair some added moisture before I actually that's the end of the video, how I want to style my hair. Well, not fully styled, but this is the final look. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.